December 29, 1980. A chilly night in rural East Texas. Three people, Betty Cash, Vicki Landrum, and Vicki's 7-year-old grandson Colby, are driving home in Cash's Oldsmobile after dinner. It should have been a routine ride. Then something caught their eyes. At about 9 p.m., they saw a bright light hanging above the tree line. At first they thought, a low-flying jet arriving at Houston Intercontinental Airport. But minutes later, on winding roads, the same light was closer. It had grown overwhelming. They got out. Colby was terrified. Cash remained mesmerized. They described a huge, diamond-shaped craft, top and bottom truncated, dull metallic silver, size comparable to the local water tower. Small blue lights circled its midsection. At its base, flames shot downward, then ceased. With each flare, the craft rose a few feet, then drifted lower again. The heat was brutal. Cash used her leather coat to grip the burning car door. Landrum's handprint melted into the dashboard vinyl, leaving an imprint reportedly visible for weeks. They felt as if burning from the inside out. As the object slowly ascended beyond treetops, a squadron of at least 23 twin-rotor helicopters appeared, flying formation around it. Betty believed she saw United States Air Force markings. They later identified them as CH-47 Chinooks. The road cleared. They saw the object and helicopters receding as they continued driving. From first sight to final departure, approximately 20 minutes. Then nothing, save the echoing terror. That night, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, burning eyes, sunburn-like pain. Over coming days, Cash developed painful blisters, hair loss, and could barely walk. By January 3rd. She was hospitalized and later treated for breast cancer. Landrum's also suffered weakness, skin sores, hair loss. Vicki developed early cataract. Vicki contacted NASA and via her U.S. senators was steered to aerospace engineer John Schuessler. MUFON and CUFOS joined investigation. They inspected the car for radiation, finding none. Texas Department of Health found no residual contamination in the area. Still, medical experts gave mixed opinions. Some saw radiation-like symptoms. Others pointed to chemical or thermal injury. Brad Sparks argued that genuine radiation exposure at that rapid onset would have been fatal. A Dayton police officer and his wife reported seeing around 12 Chinook-type helicopters that same night, though no UFO sighting. Colby's distress over seeing helicopters in daylight led Vicki to take him to one at landing zone, but pilots said he was involved in a 1977 incident, not theirs. Also, in early reports, neither Betty nor Vicki described a definite diamond shape. Colby claimed it looked like one. Their formal sketch came months later at Air Force interview. In 1982, they filed a $20 million lawsuit against the U.S. government, alleging negligence and seeking compensation. Attorney Peter Gersten took the case pro bono. Agencies including the Army, Navy, Air Force, and NASA testified. They had no record of such helicopters or unauthorized craft in the area that night. In 1986, the district court dismissed the suit for lack of proof the government had been involved. Skeptic investigators like Philip Klass, Stuart Campbell, Kurt Collins, and Brian Dunning examined the records. Klass pointed out lack of pre-incident medical data and absence of residual radiation. Campbell proposed atmospheric mirage of star canopus could account for lights. Acoustic mirage might carry refinery explosion-like noise. Rescue helicopters, rather than military ones, responding to an industrial accident, Dunning's later analysis found Betty's hair loss explained by alopecia areata and suggested they may have, honestly but mistakenly, attributed health issues to the UFO and inflated details in pursuit of justice. The case remains unsolved. Both Cash and Landrum later died, Cash on December 29, 1998, 18 years after, and Landrum in 2007. The incident endures as one of the most perplexing and physical UFO cases in modern history. It is strange and chilling to consider that 3 people walked away from that road forever changed, and that to this day, no explanation fully accounts for all the facts. You've witnessed the facts, the sightings, the injuries, the legal battle, the investigations. The Cash-Landrum incident poses uncomfortable questions. What truly floated above that dark Texas road? Was it experimental tech, extraterrestrial craft, or misunderstood catastrophe? And why were lives shattered? No official answer exists. Thank you for listening. If you're curious about more unsolved eerie cases, subscribe, but be warned, some stories are harder to shake than night itself.